I have the Toney versus Fairbanks North Star School District. So, this is a case about conduct that happened years ago. So, in 1992, Toney, who was a tenured teacher, was fired. He was terminated because he had sexual relations with a student who was 15 years old in 1980. Shortly after their sexual relations started, she became pregnant. The student was sent to an alternative high school during their pregnancies, and all the parties agreed to an adoption when the baby was born. Before the birth of the child, the student's father and Toney entered a confidential agreement. Toney would pay all the medical expenses related to the child's birth, and he would submit his resignation so his daughter could finish school at the high school. Around this time, Toney applied for a job in another school district. The application asserted that Toney had not resigned from the previous school district mid-year and that no moral offenses have taken place. The principal at the new school contacted the principal from the previous school and was given a positive recommendation. He did not mention that Toney resigned mid-year. During the job interview, Toney did not mention the resignation or sexual relationship with the student. He incorrectly filled out forms stating that he was employed the whole school year. Toney received the job. The student he had sexual relations with found out about the new job. She contacted the district to inform them of the relationship. The district investigated and terminated Toney because he failed to mention the relationship and resignation. The decision was also supported on the grounds of immorality and substantial noncompliance with school laws of the state, the regulations or bylaws of the Department of Education, the bylaws of the district, and written rules of the superintendent. The court held that Toney's failure to reveal the relationship and circumstances surrounding his resignation constitutes the misrepresentations and breach of contractual duty of good faith. Toney expressed that the act does not reach conduct that happened before the teacher was hired. The court stated the effects of such an interpretation would be contrary to public policy, as it would allow an individual who commits an act of moral turpitude and who successfully conceals his or her behavior from a school board to be immune from the dismissal upon subsequent discovery of conduct. The school board did not have immediate knowledge of the alleged sexual relationship with the minor, and it is not the school board's fault. There is no showing that the board unduly delayed in the bringing of Toney's termination after it received knowledge of the alleged occurrence.